In the bottom side of the map, playing as Valder, once again, we have Zested in the player 1 side, up against DestroyerOfDoom, who's also playing Valder up at the top right on the player 2 side. So, Valdemar again. Last time, this went really well for Zested. Able to get the win. Basically winning on time, but also Destroyer felt the time pressure and the need to push. And it did not work out for them. But in this game 3, you know, DestroyerOfDoom was playing pretty quickly in game 2. They're playing pretty quickly right now. 2 minutes for the first turn, so maybe not that quick, but the first 3 turns, but yeah. They're playing quickly enough. And interestingly, they've gone for this kind of heal, and actually, Destroyer just let Valder like have this village. Didn't really challenge it at all, and I think Valder can actually kill on a road at this percentage. Yeah, they're just gonna keep recapturing this village. And DestroyerOfDoom, yeah, uses that mage heal, goes for the sword kill. Valder's gonna have groove at the time that they would normally have. But yeah, they decided not to use it. And actually, oh, that sword's 1% left, health left on that village. I didn't really notice that at first, but it's a rather unfortunate turn of events. And oh, big night crit comes down on Valder over here. 47% health left. Goes up to 52 because of the start of the turn health regen, but yeah, rather unfortunate damage to take. But gets the counter attack on the knight, and the knight is now not looking very healthy. And I don't really think the knight can do anything other than run back and heal. Like, you know, potentially you could save it and suicide it later, but no, they're just going to walk back, get some health on it. Alright. We're going to see the big mage heal come in. Valder probably wants to hit something. I would have actually said the village, but he could also hit this one too. And that is an opportunity to build groove. Hits from the left-hand side. Pretty secure, actually. Nothing can really kill the swords. The mountain's nice and safe. He's got a village on his right. Alright, Zested, they're just going to return fire. We're going to see a lot of rising from graves in this game. Oh, the spear just lives. Zested actually managing to take a small advantage to managing to capture this village. But I think this one on the bottom left is going to go down. Destroyer is going to be able to... Yeah. Do raise deads. Knock this down. Not going to kill this sword, but they're going to injure it. And yeah, just using a bunch of units to wall for Valder. DestroyerOfDoom, they're all about this left-hand side. They've got one spear up at the top right, which is actually enough to deal with the knight and the swords, like especially with an archer backing it up. So what can Zested do? I mean, they can go in. Not actually going to kill too much. Alright, and now we're seeing knight on knight action. I do think Destroyer can get a really nice turn though. Oh, big mage heal comes in. Are we gonna see? Yeah, that knight goes down. Dog to do the follow-up? That's very strange. I guess if you commit this knight over up here, like spear crit will kill it in return, so Destroyer I guess just wanted to go for a more low committal option. And yeah, Valder's doing his work over here, so as long as they're not losing too heavily on this fight, Like, Valder will keep pushing and keep generating units to win fights with. But Zested, they're just going to keep pushing through the center and looking really strong while they do. Another unit goes down to Valder. Going to have even more army. I think Zested's just doing just good enough a job pushing through the center that, you know, even though DestroyerOfDoom's doing quite well in this corner, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Oh, that almost killed. Archer plus Mage crit. Oh, so close. Alright, Mage comes in first. Sword follows up. One spear goes down. And actually, that's all of the spear on this front. For the, well, at least all of the double spear. So, no more spear crits. This one down here is pretty injured too. Alright, we're going to see the suicide attempt. DestroyerOfDoom takes out all of the units blocking for Valder. Oh, he's going to go really low. The Knight, the Archer, the Mage. Oh, wow. And the surrounds. DestroyerOfDoom just a little bit too far out of position. Didn't have quite enough blocking for his commander. And Zested takes game 3. So, yeah, it was a pretty close game, but yeah, Zested, I think they just had all of the center control. And we just kept pushing through, and that threatened Stronghold, which means DestroyerOfDoom has to respond and respect it, has to put units in defensive positions that he doesn't really want to. And yeah, Zested able to take the set. They're going to go through the top 8, and DestroyerOfDoom falls a bit short, ends up in 9th. But 9th in Groove of War is very respectable. And I believe this is DestroyerOfDoom's first Groove of War. So, you know, like, making top 12 in a Groove of War, especially your first one, is very, very solid result. So, nicely done to DestroyerOfDoom. But we're going to see Zesteds. They're going to be up, I believe later in the stream, actually. They've already played their next round of matches. So, yeah. Let's see how that goes.